We're fresh out of the NBA All-Star break, ready for the tail end of the season. So Sammy P joins me to break down the best bets for the rest of the regular season in the league. And Sammy, we want to start with who do you think is the favorite, or what the value like is when you want to bet now based on the teams down the road on who you think can take home the NBA title this year?
Well, the title's interesting, and you look at a team like the Brooklyn Nets, if they're healthy and if they all come together, that's still the scariest team, I think, in the NBA. But they're on the 8 line in the East right now. They're 13-1 to win their division. They're down the page for the conference and the title, but they still have Kevin Durant. They still have plenty of weapons, and they might actually be better offensively with Ben Simmons there because he's not a scorer. He's a facilitator, distributor. I almost feel like this is the time to buy low on the Brooklyn Nets. I like Miami, but that number has gone down. I liked Phoenix before the season. That number has gone down. I mean, these odds are very fluid, so you have to buy at the right time. This feels weird to say it out loud, but this feels like a good time to actually buy on the Brooklyn Nets because nobody else wants to buy right now.
We'll see the value go down or go up, actually, as their odds may drop. And the same thing, the Suns currently plus 410. For the Heat, you mentioned plus 1,000. Now, how about conference winners? You know, you want to take your NBA winners. You're mentioning the Nets. Obviously, you see them coming out of the East, or you see the value there. Is there anything when it comes to conference winners in the West or the East that you like in value there?
I think Golden State is interesting now. Obviously, the number before the season to win the West was about 5-1, and it's nowhere near that right now. But this Chris Paul injury is definitely something to pay attention to. You know, he's out 6 to 8 weeks. Maybe longer. I don't trust doctors in the NBA. I had to cover Derrick Rose. He'll be out for 2 more months, and then he was out for like 2 more years. So we shall see. I know a thumb and a knee, not that serious, or not that comparable, rather. But Golden State, I mean, we haven't seen this team healthy since the finals against the Raptors, and even they weren't healthy at that point. So even though the number isn't what it was before the season, they are the team to beat, and Curry's playing MVP basketball right now.
I like you bring up the MVPs. That's where I want to go next. Obviously, so the favorites we've seen Joel Embiid, but now James Harden is joining that. That's going to take away a lot of touches for him, but he was having an MVP-like year. Nikola Jokic, again, looking like an MVP as well. Giannis Antetokounmpo, but who do you like to take home that honor? Or do you see more value here? You want to do like kind of the long play on that?
Yeah, it's probably Embiid or Jokic, but we look for value on this set, George. That's what we do. I hope it's John Morant, because I've got 35-1 on him. That number has certainly come down a bit, and the Grizzlies are flat out balling. But there's a guy right now who's very realistic and very live to win this award. He plays for the Chicago Bulls. He leads the league in scoring and in fourth quarter scoring, and you can still find 20-1 or higher if you shop around. If DeMar DeRozan keeps gunning in the fourth quarter and they keep winning and they lock in a 1 or a 2 seed, he's going to get some votes, man. So that's a number that's advantageous. 100 makes you 2,000. Is he going to win it? Probably not, but I'd rather bet a guy 20-1 than bet Embiid at plus 150 or so.
Steph Curry plus 1,200, John Morant plus 1,800 last I looked. DeMar DeRozan, like you mentioned, plus 2,000. I want to end with this. Do you see any play when it comes to Rookie of the Year or Most Improved Player? It seems like there's locks there. John Morant, Most Improved. Evan Mobley, both negative money, minus money. But do you see any plays there?
No, I think it's worth remembering that when we get to this part of the season, these awards a lot of times are decided. So what the books will do is they'll make a guy minus 400 or minus 500, and then the price on everybody else goes up. And it's like, ooh, that's a nice price, but he's not going to win the award. So I think these are both decided already, both categories. Very clear-cut winners and clear-cut favorites. I would stay away at this point in time.
Sammy P always giving us the insight we need. The NBA season, the tail end of it, is coming up. Thanks, Sammy.
Thank you.